It's day 4 on our MSC Virtuosa cruise, and things are getting crazier by the minute, from the never-ending queues to a medical emergency, and even protesters at the port, as well as indulging at Teppanyaki. This day has it all, but the highlight, we've finally got Nathan on a water slide. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one, so let's dive in.
We're going to breakfast now. We got up early. I'm glad we went to bed earlier, not gonna lie.
But early by like 2 o'clock.
The lifts on Virtuosa are pretty high-tech. Instead of your usual up and down buttons, you actually select the deck you want to visit, and the system assigns you a lift.
I went for a croissant and a chocolate. Yeah, I'm not really hungry today.
A mini croissant. Well, I guess it's about 9:05.
Yeah.
So a little bit earlier. I mean, that's not early, but earlier for us to eat on a cruise.
Just as a reminder, if you haven't seen any of our previous vlogs on this series, we are sailing on this cruise with 3 cruise newbies. Also Nick, Nathan's brother. And if you're not sure who we are, we're Amy and Nathan, who release cruise content weekly on our channel, Namely Does Cruising.
I'm not sure that Mel's sold on cruising. She was saying to me that she felt that she didn't get good value for money so far, and she was a bit disappointed by the food offerings. I'm not sure that MSC is the right cruise for a first timer, especially Virtuosa in particular. I think it's just quite big, it's quite overwhelming, and I just don't think that MSC do things the easiest. They tend to overcomplicate everything, and their app's not very good, so for a first time it might be a bit confusing.
Funny enough, I would have said a ribby would be fine.
Completely different experience in Euribia. Today we're docked in Getxo, which is about a 30-minute trip from Bilbao. Now here's a little trick some cruise lines like to pull. For example, when you say you're stopping in Rome, you're actually docking in Civitavecchia, over an hour away from the city. Or Paris, more like Le Havre, which is a whopping 3-hour coach ride from the capital. So always double check where your ship is actually stopping when you're planning your excursions.
And yeah, we got a little nervous when we saw protesters outside, but we'll check out what that's about later.
After yesterday's chaos trying to gather everyone together, we learned our lesson the hard way. We picked a meeting point and time.
We're waiting for no man.
We picked the Virtuosa bar, since it's close to the gangway. With you?
Are you okay there, Nathan?
Yeah, it's a little bit rocky. rocky staircase.
So that's a bit confusing. There's this humongous queue. It's not
And no
clear.
real sign saying what they're for.
Okay, that's for the tram station apparently.
The tram station.
Yeah. We didn't want to join the queue, so we're just wandering now.
We figured by the time we joined the queue and got on the bus, it was time to come back off
Because that queue is crazy, really, really long.
It was too long, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you know about being too long.
Too long.
Since we opted not to take the metro or bus, it meant no visit to Bilbao for us today. It's about 30 minutes away, and although MSC does offer transfer buses, you've got to book these early to avoid disappointment. Alternatively, if you don't fancy taking the metro or a bus, you can get a taxi for around €30. We didn't want to risk independent transport today and miss the ship, especially of those massive queues.
At that sea, there's a beach. Literally just there. There's literally a beach here. A beach really close to the ship for anybody who wants a beach day.
As we approached the protesters, it turned out to be an ELA union workers' strike.
And just when we thought that things couldn't get more eventful, a helicopter started circling Virtuosa.
Is it going on the ship? Well, it was circling the ship. And then it went back round and then didn't come back round again, so I think it might have landed on the ship. Unless it just disappeared behind, but it looked like it kept getting lower.
Yeah, and you can't hear it anymore, so...
No. I think,
alright.
yeah, fingers crossed to whoever.
Oh.
Everything's okay.
Favourite tree down there.
Your favourite tree? Palm tree.
Palm tree.
Where's a palm tree? Oh, we have to go to the tree that is the palm.
The palm.
The palm. It's very beautiful down here, next to this beautiful little marina with more boats. Just in case we forgot what a boat looked like. Have you forgotten what a boat looked like, Mark?
No. Look. Beautiful boats.
Boats, boats, boats.
Boats, boats, boats.
And Nathan.
Beautiful boats. And Nathan.
Let me be clear that Nathan is not a boat. His bum might be the size of one,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
but he is not a boat.
My bum isn't important to...
The moon? Out of all these boats is the biggest. Which boat do you think is the biggest? I think it's that one at the back there. It looks pretty big.
I don't think Amy is the sharpest tool in the box.
It's called a joke.
Jokes are meant to be funny, Amy. Oh, found Amy in the wild.
Probably doesn't know what I'm doing.
Have you ever said that this week, to be fair?
I think I have. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what's going on. I never know what's going on.
Just wing it.
Does anybody else notice this? That I say I don't know what's going on all the time. I don't know what's going on. We're going to the casino apparently. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't mean to.
You just do that,
I
baby.
just generally don't know what's going on most of the time. Do you want some money?
Give me donations.
I could give you a little bit to start you off. I don't actually have any change, sorry. Goodbye. Do you think they'll let us go on this carousel? Because the one yesterday wasn't working. I want to go on the Dalmatian one. Hello? Can we have a go?
So I had this interesting dream last night. Because obviously there's different quizzes that go on the cruise. So I quite fancy a quiz. I might go and do one while it's quiet. So I went down, sat down at this quiz, asked for the paper, okay, I'm ready to go. But I didn't have anything to write on. I was like, I might ask for a pencil, just to write down the notes and stuff. So I ordered this pencil, and it came in this massive fancy silver tray, and like, here you are, sir, here is your fancy pencil. I was like, okay, cool. Bit weird, but all right.
A bit weird.
So I started using the pencil, did all the quiz and that. And then the app on the phone pinged, and it was like a £40 charge for a pencil. I was like, you what? 40 quid for a pencil? It's ridiculous. So I got really upset and started arguing with the manager. And he said, I'm not paying that, it's ridiculous. And then I woke up.
Ouch! That's an expensive dream. But hey, I guess there are worse places to wake up to. If, like us, you're not too fussed about heading into Bilbao and just fancy stretching your legs, Getxo has a lovely scenic walk. Although, judging by some of these houses, you might need to be a millionaire to live here.
If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard.
Literally, look how beautiful. It's very scenic here, isn't it? With the mountains, with the ship, the sea. There's a ship there. Might go see it later.
Might go stay here.
Might go see it later. Mark just had a very funny moment. He was like, oh, somebody's playing the drums. But it was just a man pulling a wheelie bing. Yeah. I just got trapped in a toilet.
Oh dear.
It was button thing, and then I pressed another button, and it started talking to me in Spanish, but I couldn't unlock it, and I was like banging on the door going, help me, and Mark was like, press the button, press the button.
Blue button.
And I was like, I have. But then I pressed another button, and somebody started speaking to me, and I was like, what's going on? I genuinely thought I was going to die.
God, you're so dramatic.
Oh dear. It looks like Amy's had enough sun for one day. Think it's time to head back to the ship.
I'll do a sit-up, but it kind of failed.
I'm fine. Oh, and if you want a good photo opportunity of the Aqua Virtuosa, turn left just before you head back to the port entrance.
Look, it's the ship, it's the ship.
You don't say. Since we got back to the ship a bit earlier today compared to yesterday, it was practically dead. And that made it so much easier to find a sun lounger. Port days are brilliant if you prefer to stay on board and enjoy a quieter ship.
So I've just grabbed some food from the grab and go because it was empty, so I thought, yeah. We got quite a prime spot up on the deck. I'm just kind of waiting for all the others now. Nick's vibing.
We were fueling ourselves in preparation to get Nathan and Nick on those water slides. The slides are free to use, but you do have to sign a waiver and then you're given a wristband.
Why are you sad?
Can't be amazed with something I'm scared of.
He's loving it. He's gonna love it. He's gonna love it.
Oh, it's dark! It's dark! I don't like dark! Where's the light? Oh!
Yeah, I don't think he liked it, Mark.
They don't have a lot of rubber rings though, do they?
There's like 2 double ones, isn't there? And like a few single ones.
Yeah.
You'd have a few more, wouldn't you, on a big shit like this?
When we were on it before, there was tons.
It's like a stack of them.
Yeah.
To here.
And surprisingly, Nick had a completely opposite reaction to what we expected.
So Nick has developed a love of the water slides and now wants to go on the one by himself. This may be the last time I see you both. Perhaps he changed his mind. Oh!
Well done, Nathan, for pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. Maybe in the future, we'll find some slides more your speed.
So we had quite a nice day today. Going down the slides. Nathan went down the slide with me, which was really fun.
2 slides.
2 slides. Tonight we're going to be dining at Teppanyaki with Mark and Nick. But yeah, that should be tasty, so should we get ready?
Let's get ready.
Let's make ourselves a little bit more presentable because we look like lobsters at the moment.
Lobsters?
Yeah.
That's better.
A little bit more presentable, I'd say. You know, not looking like drowned rats. I'm really burnt. I am really burnt. But now let's go and enjoy our night and hopefully we're not too small.
Yeah, let's go and enjoy it.
You're a bit red on the nose.
I'm like a scarecrow.
Let's do it.
There was some live music and a quiz going on at the Virtuosa bar, so we decided to head there first.
And I got a seat. Sneaky little Amy.
However, tonight's quiz had a pretty strange theme. Airport codes? Okay, are there any pilots on board?
Well, it's safe to say that we didn't do too well. But now it's time for the Teppanyaki dinner.
I'm sailing on a menu. I'm sailing on a menu. Teppanyaki menu.
We all went for the samurai menu, which had so many delicious courses. If you're not familiar with teppanyaki, it's a dining experience where your food is cooked right in front of you on a hot plate. But it's not just about the food, it's also a bit of a show. The chefs put on performances as they cook, making it both a tasty and entertaining experience. This is Mark does chocolate.
You're a pro. Give it a go again, like last time. I think it's like that. Let me know in the comments if I'm doing it right.
We paid £33.15 per person for teppanyaki and we both felt it was more than worth the extra cost. The food was delicious and the portions were plentiful. We'll go into more detail about all our dining experiences on board in a later video, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out.
Take me to North Korea.
Yes, sirloin steak. Thank you. Oh wow, that's like butter. In the bowl.
Oh god, that was so much food. I think we're going to have to go and walk off those calories.
Virtuosa. Mark,
Yeah.
what are you thinking of the cruise so far?
Really liking it. Really good. First
Yeah.
experience. Sorry, hate it.
He's hating it.
I love it. Don't ignore him.
That's later on.
Oh my god, look at him! Look at him! Does anyone care what the score is? Because I don't.
If you're wondering why the pool deck's so busy, it's because England were playing in the European Championships during our cruise, and if you did care, we played at a dull 0-0 draw with Slovenia.
I don't care. However, it wasn't just the pool deck that was packed because of the football. People who didn't want to sit outside were flocking to the Sky Lounge, which overlooks the pool and the screen.
For us though, the atrium bars seemed like the better fit tonight.
We found a seat.
We've got a seat in the atrium of all places. It's hardly is seats here. We had a little disagreement tonight, so Amy took herself to bed and I stayed out.
Did you do any filming?
No.
Well, I guess that wraps it up for today then.
Did you know there's a surprising freebie you can get on MSC ships, including MSC Virtuosa? To check out how we got it on our cruise on MSC Arabia, go to this video next.
Good night to you all. Hope you have a great sleep and don't get nightmares.